Hello and welcome everybody. Randy Replay, excuse me, back at it again. Mike Zimmer, trying to put his phone down. He keeps getting in contact with people from the league office, and that is why 1 week before the trade deadline, your Minnesota Vikings have been very busy. As we take a look at the transactions here, we fill the stat sheet. We'll tell you everything that happened here in a little bit. Just give me one moment to scroll down to your Minnesota Vikings. We have a lot to cover. It all started off in week 7. Look at it. Oh my gosh. The Redskins traded Morgan Moses to the Minnesota Vikings in exchange for Brian O'Neill, a 2020 third round and a 2020 fourth round. So we score Morgan Moses, and we only give up Brian O'Neill, a third and a fourth. Then the Minnesota Vikings look to the Jets' Brian Winters. We traded Rashad Hill, a 2020 round 2, and we scored Brian Winters. Another big acquisition here, and we only had to give up a right tackle to get a right guard. Then we look to the Browns' Joel Bitonio, an 86 left guard. And we gave up Pat Elflein, a 2020 round 1 and a 2021 round number 2. So I don't know if it's desperation, but the GM, Ron Barr, is very, I wouldn't say panicky. I think he's just preparing for now. But all these guys are under 28 years old that we traded for, and we're not done. The Minnesota Vikings then went to the Browns again? Okay, yeah, we gave up a round 4. Oh, we got a round 4 from the Browns. Sorry, so we get Joel Bitonio and a round number 4, and we give up Pat Elflein, round number 1, round number 2 next year. And then we look to the Bills, Quentin Spain. We give up Riley Reef and a 2021 round number 1 pick for him. Then Ron Barr. Oh, and a 2021 round 3. So maybe not the best decision, but hey. And then Ron Barr went back to the Bills for Dion Dawkins. We gave up Quentin Spain, so Quentin Spain goes back to the Bills. And we give them a 2021 round number 4 for Dion Dawkins, a up-and-comer in the land of the left tackle. So now your Minnesota Moving Company reimagined looks like this, going from left to right. It is Dion Dawkins. We still have Donald Penn, who we traded for. Looking to move him here as he's added to the trade block. So Dion Dawkins, Joel Bitonio at left guard, standing all by his little lonesome. Center, we have Garrett Bradbury. Right guard, Brian Winters, who's still young in the league, 6'4", 320. And then Morgan Moses, who's 6'6", 335, off to the right side of the line. So we have pieces, we have some depth, still have 53-man roster intact, looking to get a win here against division rival Detroit Lions. As we look at the division, this is a big game in the division as well. The Bears atop at 4-1. That defense is just insane this year. The Lions at 2-3. The Vikings at 2-4. The Packers 0-6. So the Bears, the Lions, and the Packers have switched spots. The Minnesota Vikings can take sole owner of second place with a win here today. We'll take a peek at it. This is Randy Replay. I will see you in just a moment. Hello and welcome. Something I did not mention in the pregame. Randy Replay has been threatened to be suspended. There were things that did not air in the Eagles game that it was a problem, apparently. Randy got a little hot under the collar, but it's in the past. Today we look forward to the Vikings and the Lions do battle here at Ford Field. This place is packed with blue and silver. Brandon Godden and Charles Davis are your TV commentators. But you are stuck here with Randy Replay. Still no sideline analyst. Come back, Bobby, please. But anyway, stuff that was said in the Eagles game did not air. Randy Replay cursed a couple times. One was beeped out. They caught that one. And so we'll see what happens here today as the Minnesota Vikings wearing their all-white jerseys. Smeagol trotting onto the field. Now this is a big game. The player to watch for the Minnesota Vikings is Stephen Campagna. He has not been good. He's been getting his yards, but his interception to touchdown ratio is that on the lower side of the league. Of course, on the other side of the ball, you have threats all over the place. Matthew Stafford, always a threat. And this guy, Marvin Jones Jr., last week, 5 catches, 69 yards, 3 touchdowns. Oh my heavens. So kickoff is right around the corner. Mike Zimmer doing what he always does, pumping up Stephen Campagna as he checks equipment. Stafford's talking to his offense. Vikings have won the toss, have elected to defer to the second half, so we will get this thing underway with Brandon Baker. 3, 2, 1, kablooey! This game is underway. Number 12 stands on the Lions logo in the end zone. He will take a look at your opposing quarterback for today's game, Matthew Stafford, or Stafford, however you want to say it. 108 out of 181, 1342, 13 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. So he's a guy that can throw picks. Last game, Poi Trolamalu. And who else got in? And Robert Nichols got in as well. So here we go. Minnesota Vikings going to pinch the line like they always do. Quick out to that number 12 that we mentioned earlier for no gain. That's Danny Amendola. He's down. He's holding his left knee after the tackle. So Danny Amendola injured on the first play from scrimmage on that little bubble screen. He is hobbling off the field unassisted, but he goes to the locker room, and the Minnesota Vikings now have a 2nd and 10 to deal with. Vikings will pinch the linebackers, zone them. Paul Fritchie, Rashid Spinks, and I do believe that is combined to take down the receiver. A big gain. So here we go. That is Johnson. So 3rd and 4. Stafford gets the snap. He looks, throws, incomplete at the feet of the receiver, and the Minnesota Vikings have been doing very good on the first drive of the game. That'll bring up a 4th and 4. Martin back to punt. And it is Jalen Myrick, the speedy receiver here, or a cornerback, and he gets 21. Or here comes Stephen Campagna. Named the starter outside of preseason since then. 142, 235, 2,196 yards, 11 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. They're creeping, but it's near the bottom of the league, the interception to touchdown ratio now just sitting at 2. So the Minnesota Vikings have some work to do here. Reworked offensive line, looking good, looking big. Sam Gable behind Stephen Campagna in the single back formation. We run out of this the most in the league, and we do it here for a 6-yard gain for Samuel Gable. So here we go now. Stephen Campagna in the single back. Sam Gable behind him still. He pumps. He throws. Good throw. That will be Blake Letelier. He goes out of bounds, gets hit out of bounds, no flag, and that is a reception of 21 yards. Blake Letelier getting in early. The pump fake from Stephen Campagna really fooled the linebackers, and it was a perfect throw. So Campagna to Letelier. Sam Gable behind Matthew Peterson, who is the man in motion on this play. You now go from the I formation to the near side. It's a toss to Gable. Gable gains the edge, and he gets up for another 6-yard run. Now he has 2 for 12. Oh my heavens. So this reworked offensive line for the Minnesota Vikings proving to be fruitful so far today. Terrence Frelix is out there. Stephen Campagna calls a couple audibles. Throws. It's Frelix on the catch. He stays on his feet. Terrence Frelix gets out of bounds at the 30. So Stephen Campagna standing in there, and Terrence Felix breaking a tackle. He gets 16 yards. Wowzers! Terrence Felix, the fastest running back on the roster. Just a beautiful play. And he stays on his feet after the catch. Very nice. Okay, so now what do you do if you're the Minnesota Vikings? Sam Gable behind Steven Campagna. He's kind of earned the starter role even though we work on a rotation, and the Minnesota Vikings offensive line gives Sam Gable another 8-yard run. He's up to 21. A gain of 9. They're going to give him 9 yards. And it's easy to see here what the Vikings can do with a good offensive line. Travis Parker now checks into the game behind Steven Campagna. It's a throw to Parker. He's wide open. He has the end zone. He dives. Touchdown, Vikings. And a Travis Parker spike. First career touchdown on a wide open bootleg. Beautiful throw. Travis Parker afterwards moving the ball to his left side as to not get hit, and he dives over. You have to believe that Travis Parker knew he was going to get stopped before the goal line, so he dove. Linebackers pinching together as well as the defensive line. Batted away. What is happening with this Minnesota Vikings defense? That is Rashid Spinks. Oh my heavens, Kerryon Johnson, no catch. And that'll be 3rd and 12 now for this Lions offense. Minnesota Vikings spreading everybody. Tevin Fair off the ball. Short throw batted away by Spinks again. So Rashid Spinks back-to-back good plays, and it's 4th and 12. I would like to see the replay, please. I would like to see the replay. There's the throw. Batted away, Rashid Spinks. He gets right up in his face, not called. I mean, you want to get the interception, but, I mean, 2 pass deflections back-to-back. That's really demoralizing to the offense, and you see it there on the field. Terrence Felix behind him in the single back. Just like always, Terrence Felix gets the ball, jukes out a defender, and Terrence Felix brings it to the Lions side for 21 yards. So he's got a good catch and now a good run, and we have surpassed 100 yards of total offense here, have the Minnesota Vikings. And they will spread everything. Short throw, intercepted. Rashid Spinks, after deflecting 2, finally got one. Rashid Spinks, and this defense is stifling now. Oh my goodness. So Rashid Spinks deflected 2, couldn't get the pick. Now he does, and the Minnesota Vikings get the ball back. And what is happening with this team? We're lined up with 2 tight ends to the right side of the formation. That is Darian Wilson, man in motion. Darian Wilson will get the ball. He'll gain the edge. Darian Wilson will dive. Touchdown, Vikings! Darian Wilson on the rush. He lost the dreads, but he's still a threat. He gains the edge. He's so fast. Oh my heavens. What a play. So now the Minnesota Vikings lead 14-zip. So points coming at a premium today. 14-0. 2 plays, 23-yard drive after the Rashid Spinks interception. To be honest with you. Matthew Stafford gets the snap, rolls to the right, and he's brought down by Thomas Cross. Thomas Cross gets a sack. Ah! He's suited up, ready for work. So Thomas Cross is the first one to bring Stafford down today. I say that because the Minnesota Vikings will have more sacks. This offensive line, even this early, is looking gassed for the Lions. Campagna going for Wilson. Wilson makes the catch, and Wilson gets up to the 3. You got to believe he should have waited a little bit longer for separation, but he made a good throw. Steven Campagna to Darian Wilson. I mean, you should wait But there you have it. Darian Wilson. Wowzers. Campagna from the shotgun. Quick throw. Caught. Letelier holds on to the ball. Touchdown Vikings. He saw that the whole way. The whole way. And the Minnesota Vikings are now ahead 20-0. A great throw, great catch. Oh my goodness. Defense. 3rd and goal. Terrell Oliver will drop back into coverage. He's on the linebacker. Oh my goodness, what a big hit. Throwing the ball out of Kerryon Johnson's hand. So an incomplete. Can we see that replay? Because that was Matthew Arnsdorf, I do believe. Oh my goodness. So Arnsdorf coming up with a big hit, separating Kerryon Johnson from the ball. So the Detroit Lions kicking unit is on. They'll settle for 3 attempts. This to make it 21-3, 6:28 left to go in the 2nd quarter. Kick is away. It is good. Defense is a little bit discombobulated. Terrell Oliver will bounce out again in coverage, and his man gets a touchdown. That is the tight end. First receiving touchdown for him. And oh my heavens, now the Minnesota Vikings are letting them back into this game. Wide open there. Terrell Oliver was there, kind of, and there you have it. Throw to the right side. It is intercepted! Oh my heavens, no. Darius Slay picks off Stephen Campagna, intended for Jesse Peterson. He didn't turn around. And I quote, "Oh frick, I didn't know the ball was coming to me." Short throw caught. Tackled by Robert Nichols. They'll take their 2nd timeout of the quarter. They could make this thing 21-17 going into the half. Short throw caught. Johnson. Tackled by Rashid Spinks. And they're not going to go no huddle. They're not going to... Okay, they'll call a timeout here. Lots of time off the clock. They have 9 seconds left. Probably just going to kick the field goal. And here comes Matt Prater, one of the surest legs in the NFL. This will make it 21-13. 50-yarder right down the middle. So 21-13, 13 unanswered points by the Detroit Lions now. And the Vikings kind of got away from the running game there. Jalen Miracle down this thing in the end zone. We're expecting just a running play here from the Vikings, and we'll see what happens. Aaron Moss in the backside of this I formation. Moss will get the ball. He'll get about 10 yards. And that will be the end of the first half. The Minnesota Vikings in control. We get the ball back 21-13. So Randy Replay will quickly go over your first half stats, and then we will get you back out for the conclusion of this one. And as we always do, we'll take a look at the league here. Green Bay is the team to watch here, as they are losing, or no, they're winning in the first half. Up on Oakland 14-10. Aaron Rodgers having a good day out there. To Atlanta we go, where the Falcons are down to the Rams 21-7. Jared Goff 110, 2 touchdowns. Dobbs checks into this game, 92 yards and a touchdown there. Julio Jones, 1 catch, 75, 1 touch. Over to Buffalo, who are up. Kirk Cousins, 100-yard, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Ryan Fitzpatrick, 110 and a touchdown. Here we go. And hello and welcome to your halftime break. We'll get into your halftime stats. Now, at one point, if you believe it, this game was 21-0. And the Minnesota Vikings defense allowed 13 unanswered points. Of course, points off of the Stephen Campagna turnover. And here we are at halftime. It is 21-13. The Minnesota Vikings ran the ball early with dominance, and then they kind of got away from it. Hopefully they'll get back to that here in the second half. Minnesota Vikings, Stephen Campagna, QB rating at the half of 93.3. He is 11 for 17. That is 64% completion percentage. For those of you that didn't know how to do math or simply didn't look over here. 154 yards, 2 touchdowns. All good. But he also has 2 interceptions. In the rushing attack, it is Sam Gable leading with 6 carries, 36 yards. Aaron Moss, next one behind him, 4 carries for 20 yards. And look at this, Stephen Campagna, the quarterback, has double-digit numbers. We are dominating them in the running game. As you can see, the Lions just have Kerryon Johnson, 36 yards off 8 carries. Kind of got a little, not soft, but kind of let the run game get going here late second quarter. And there you have it. Galladay, -4. Receiving, Cole Smith is tied atop the catch list. 2 catches for 21. Darian Wilson has 2 for 35. Justin Vanderhoff 2 for 25. Blake Letelier 2 for 31 and a touchdown. And then the next guy, Travis Parker, 1 for 21 with a touchdown. Had that big touchdown there in the beginning of the game. Nobody cares about blocking. We're going to go to defense and look at total tackles, and it is Rashid Spinks. No surprise here. I do believe he is the team leader for tackles. He's at 5. Justin Lewis and Jalen Myrick each are at 4 behind him. He had 2 pass deflections, and then on the third one, he finally got his interception as well. This has been Ready Replay. I will see you after the game. Actually, I will see you in just a moment. Sam Gable gets the toss. He gets over, and he gets into the end zone standing up. He calls his team over. So Sam Gable has a touchdown on the day. If we didn't have the rotation, he would be our #1 running back, and there's a touchdown. Sam Gable just keeps it in, I do believe. We'll take a peek. Oh yeah, it crosses. It never goes out of bounds. Irvin Jones left side. He's going to turn. He's going to give to Kerryon Johnson. Kerryon Johnson will get in, be brought down by Rashid Spinks. But oh my heavens. Just a really, really weird drive there for Detroit, and the Minnesota Vikings defense just totally bent. And he already crossed. Receiver. Small on the skit. Throws incomplete, and it's intercepted. Oh my heavens, no. The third interception off the deflection, and I don't know what's going on. He was pressured, so maybe it was a little bit altered during the air, but Stephen Campagna has just thrown his 3rd interception of the game. Yeah, that was altered. Just one of those weird plays, I suppose. Oh my goodness. Matt Prater, snap, spot, kick, good. 28-23, so we only hold them to 3 after the Stephen Campagna interception, but you got to believe these guys are sneaking back here. And he's brought down by Josh Fitzer. Matthew Stafford sacked by Josh Fitzer. 2 sacks on the day for the Vikings. Josh Fitzer coming in basically untouched there towards the end. Kerryon Johnson tried to stop him, but you can't stop Josh Fitzer with a running back. Here it is again. Didn't drive him into the ground, rolled off his body. That's how the NFL wants you to sack now. Stafford from the shotgun. He'll get the snap. He'll look right. He'll throw right. That is caught, and he holds onto the ball, and he breaks 2 tackles. That is a touchdown for Galladay. No way. A 69-yard touchdown. Galladay, sorry. Oh my heavens. And now quickly, they got the lead pending the kick. Poitralamalu. One of the hardest hitting safeties in the league, and he just sheds him off like he's nothing. Campagna from the shotgun. Takes the snap. Throws. Intercepted yet again. Fourth interception of the day. Intended receiver was Luis Gonzalez. I don't even know what to say right now. 3rd and 8, here we go. Quick throw, it is a catch, and another touchdown for Galladay. He makes it look so easy, and these Minnesota Vikings defenders in the secondary are not doing their job. And another turnover leads to points. I mean, Jalen Myrick and Poi Tralamalu kind of get tripped up there. I don't know what the equation is. Oh my heavens! Now they're going to show blitz. And it's picked out by Zachary Anderson. Well, Zachary Anderson gets an interception and he jumps right away. But oh my heavens, what a good interception. We'll take a peek at it. And we finally turn over Matthew Stafford on an errant throw. I don't know why he jumped. Maybe he was... That was weird. High snap, taken. Throw. One-handed catch. Oh my goodness. Cameron Quick with a one-hander. And that is the play of the year. Cameron Quick with a one-hander in being covered. Oh my heavens. I know we just saw the replay, but we're going to go into Randy's replay, the best replay system here in the NFL. Got the Randy drone out there. Use hashtag Randy drone. It was a helmet high snap. Smeagol corralled it perfectly. Vanderschaff was playing coverage. Everybody was doing their job. This was good. He's dropping back, giving himself a little bit more time. And right here, he sees the open guy. He throws him open over the middle linebacker. And Cameron Quick one-hands it while being covered by one of the best in the league that has an interception on us today, Darius Slay. He's continuing to throw. Not only that, he comes down with the ball. Not only that, he gets a first down on 3rd down. Oh my heavens. What a play. So 6:24 left to go in counting. Vanderschaff flanking Smeagol in the shotgun. Darian Wilson is your man in motion. Motions to the right side of the formation. Smeagol, high snap, corralled. He'll run into a defender, but Vanderschaff will squiggle his way up for 4 yards. Wowzers. This time it's Aaron Moss out there. Smeagol's calling audibles like crazy. Calls another one. Just runs out of bounds at the 19. It was only a run of 2. I mean, I don't... So 3rd down, here we go. Minnesota Vikings need something here. Quick throw to Travis Lean. He gets the play. He gets the pass off. He gets the first down. So Smeagol loves to throw on the run. He's pretty good at it, as you've seen it here today. And that is another 3rd down conversion for this Minnesota Vikings defense that has been utterly stagnant until Smeagol has come into the game. In this half at least. So a couple tough tackles there. Travis Lee maybe getting his arm pulled. But they're going to keep going. Here's from the 9, Sam Gable in the backfield. High formation. And the give is to Gable. Gable will be upended. Loss of 1. That'll make it 2nd and goal. So 2nd and goal to go. No reason to panic just yet. Smeagol out of the shotgun, or out of the single back. He'll throw right side to Matthew Peterson, he'll cut this field in half now. So now we're from the 5. So now we're going from the 5. Here we go.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6. Get up.
Smeagol. 4 minutes left to go here in the game. Gets the snap from the shotgun. Wide open, Luis Gonzalez to the right side. He's got it. He gets tackled after he comes down with the no flags. But Luis Gonzalez has a touchdown and he gets the spike. There's the first receiving touchdown of the day for Luis Gonzalez. He was wide open out there. He had to jump for the ball. I don't believe he had to, but he did anyway. He gets tackled right after he gets it, but he was on the other side of the goal line. Now, if you're the Vikings, you got to go for 2 here to tie this thing up before the end of the game. So here we go. 2-point conversion, Minnesota Vikings. And it is Cameron Quick with the 2-point conversion. It is good. We are tied up. We are tied up at 36. 3rd and 7. Here we go. They're going to spread everybody. Out of the shotgun. Stafford looks, throws. And it is caught by Galladay again. How is he getting this open? I really want to know. Galladay will bring it down to the 20. Oh my heavens. 1st and 10, Stafford throw left. That is Jones Jr. Again, he's in for the touchdown. Oh my heavens, I don't understand it. I really don't. I want to understand it. Missed tackle by Josh Fitzer. Jones is loose into the end zone for a touchdown. Now they're going to go for the point after to make it 43-36. Kick is good. So it is 43-36. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left to go. And so here we go. Now another 4th down situation. 4th down. Here we go. This is for the game. Throw. Lou Wang caught it in bounds. And it'll be a conversion. So another conversion through the air by the Minnesota Vikings. What in the world is happening? 22 seconds left to go here in the game. Smeagol. A run play. Good time to call it. He fumbles. No! 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 Vanderschaff! Stripped! I cannot believe what I just witnessed. And hello and welcome back to the main screen. Now the Minnesota Vikings sitting at 2-5 as we take a look at the standings. Green Bay finally won. The Bears now 5-1. The Lions sole owners of 2nd place at 3-3. The Vikings 3rd place 2-5. The Packers, of course, down at the bottom of the barrel 1-6 on the season. Oh my heavens. But if it's worth any consolation, Jeremy Lindsey is available to play again. We'll take a look at his injury here and we'll see. Okay, no injury. He is set to go, so he will be put in the rotation, and we are back with a full-strength defensive line. We have the 0-7 Washington football team coming to town against your 2-5 Minnesota Vikings. Week 8 should be a good one. But you really can't speculate. It's an evening game under the lights in Minneapolis. Once again, your Minnesota Vikings lose in a completely completely devastating loss. Smeagol comes into the game. He marches down the field. He converts so many third downs and 2 fourth downs. And to do all that as a backup QB in this league is hard. It's very, very hard. So he preps every single week. He's in the gym. He's on the practice field with these guys, and they just want to see him succeed. So he gets down. They march into the red zone, only to have Justin Vanderschaft fumble it on, I believe it was at the 2-yard line. He maybe could have pushed past a couple of defenders there. Who knows? But you got to believe we were going to go down and score and get the 2-point conversion and get the victory. But it was not meant to be. Minnesota Vikings lose 43-36 and have now, I do believe, dropped 2 in a row? I do believe it's 2 in a row. Yeah, 2 in a row. We need to bounce back against Washington. And then we have 3 big games against the Chiefs, which I don't know what's going to happen. The Cowboys and the Broncos. It is Thursday Night Football, so the Minnesota Vikings will be wearing their all-purple color rush jerseys as we play Washington. This has been Randy Replay. I will see you in the next one.